Okay, 40 McClellan. This is McClellan Road coming down through here. Really high-end neighborhoods across the street. Horse farm, about a $2.5 million home and property over there. And then this goes out towards the private schools where all of the other premium homes are. And here's our house. I'll do a quick walk around, just point out things. So it's got vinyl siding. The siding looks like it's in very good condition. Of course, most people look at it, they want to know what's under it. What does the original siding look like? Do not know. Let's see, the foundation is probably built on original piers. You can look in between here, like in between these brick piers here, there's somebody's filled in the brick there, so it doesn't quite match, but they were trying to just, you know, tighten up the underneath area. Roof's in great shape. Architectural roof, looks to be about 5 to 7 years old maybe. The front porch, you can tell it's certainly probably not original. Somehow or another it's got a build up with the block, and then it's got a actual concrete patio that was poured, and then somebody's overlaid it with these brick pavers. The brick columns though are very interesting, because you can tell that they were handmade, because they're not actually perfectly straight, which is awesome. We don't know how old this is, and we don't know how far out it goes. It's been dug up to that point. We don't know if it stops 5 feet from there or goes another 50. We're not really sure. Just kind of walking around. The windows are original. They've got storm windows on the outside, but they're original wavy marble type glass with the glazed in window frames. These chimneys, so I don't think this chimney's original. I think this chimney at some point has been rebuilt. It still needs some work. There's some mortar lines on the top that are needing some attention. But if you look, it's pretty straight, and it's tight to the house here, gap there at the top, which it was designed to be that way. It is capped, so it's not being used. In contrast, I'll take you over to this side. That sun's blinding us a little bit, but you can see the coloration of the brick and everything just looks different over here. I'm wondering if this brick is actually original. Certainly doesn't look the same as the one next door or on the other side. It is tight against the house, other than the top where it's again built to be off the house. We'll just go this way. I think this was added on. This is the kitchen. Don't think it was original to the house. This is the backyard. Goes down the hill. There's a big ditch. You can see the guardrails for the bridge. Big ditch at the base of the hill. This property goes to that ditch line. And the ditch is about where that truck is right now. There's the well out here. It's the back of the house. This corner, little screened in kind of patio porch, goes into the kitchen and the laundry room. Okay, you'll see inside when we get in there, all of these 3 windows, this whole area from here over, I'm pretty sure was added at some point, because it's got a flat roof that doesn't match anything else. This used to be a covered like back porch. You'll be able to see, matter of fact, you can see the header that runs across, and it changes right there above that green light. I think that's the original header for the back porch that was open, and you'll see that inside. So this gas flue comes out from underneath. There is a floor furnace in there in the middle of the house, if I remember correctly. I think that's what that is for. I do not believe it operates today. The lot actually goes out farther than the field here. So I think these are soybeans, and I think the farmer's kind of encroaching over a little bit. The stake, yeah, you can't see it from here. The stake is about, well, he's probably not. This is just needs to be cut. Over here where his beans are is actually on the property line. So kind of running down through here, and then it goes straight down the hill. There is a marker down there. I can see it from here. Got some fruit trees here. And from that marker, it goes straight out to the road. Let's go inside. Okay, coming in the front door here, I'm standing in the foyer. Yeah, there's the floor furnace. Just kind of look around. Obviously, cosmetic work needs to be done. So the main structural issue at the house is it's got some old termite damage. And the current owner has had it inspected and it's been treated. There's no termites here, no current action. There's actually a vapor barrier down underneath. But the old damage is along this front beam. There's an old rough cut beam that runs the entire front of the house, and it really needs to be pulled out and replaced. There's a settling right here. It's caused by that. And he had somebody that said he could do it. And you probably can't see this, but right here, there's a buckle that bows up. And that was the guy that said he could do it, got under there and actually jacked the floor up, started to, realized he was just busting the floor and said, hey, I can't do this. So that's what that was called. This was caused by attempting to repair this. So this still exists. That's kind of where we are with that. Staircase is tight, very short steps. So there's a bedroom over there, or let's just call it a front room, and then another front room. This one, let's see the, oh, it's broken glass there. Original windows. All of the fireplaces, like I said, they're capped off and they've all got gas, some type of gas heaters in them now. Ceilings in here, I believe they're 10 feet. Another gas heater. All this is original hardwood. A little short closet. Okay. Coming on through, you've got these cool double doors here that push or open up into the dining room. I don't know what that is. It's just paint coming off. Here's the dining room. Okay, this is the kitchen. So again, this is the part that kind of juts out on the side. I like it because it's got these wraparound windows. It's kind of cool. And there's our PVC. But it goes into some cast iron. There's just a combination of that in here. Right here in this little, I guess, breakfast area is where the hot water heater is, electric hot water heater. And then in here is a laundry room. Now, the laundry room has a door going out on the porch as well. You can see there's a hole. This is from before he bought it. It had a dark stain on the ceiling. It ended up caving in. He just cleaned the mess up, but if you can look, there's no active leaks up there. Matter of fact, those boards look replaced. We think it must have had a leak and they had to replace it, but never fix the cosmetic damage on the inside. I'm gonna step out here and hopefully there's no wasps on this little porch. Again, it's just a little covered porch. It's got some rot. All this little lattice work and stuff needs to be ripped out. Here is the great place for electrical box, but this is it. There's some junction boxes here. Don't know what they go to, but you can obviously see the Romex coming in. not far from the weather. All right, check out the other side. I'm actually gonna go this way, back to where we started. This is the other front room. It was being used as a bedroom. It's dark because I can't get the light to come on. Really is very similar to the other side, except it's got direct access to the only bathroom on the main level. This was a toilet right here, and then a closet. Light bulb doesn't work, and then I don't know why it transitions, but anyway, step on in and you're in the vanity area, and then there's a shower. You can see there's PVC pipe coming up. And then I believe this is the part that was added on. So if I went straight through from the dining room, we would be in here, or from the foyer. But remember out back, I was telling you that the back porch actually was only here. You can see the structure ahead. It's got headers going in both directions. It's also transitions. The floor is different. You probably can't see that, but from here to here, this has been added, I believe. So I'm pretty sure this was the back of the house. We can certainly figure that out by the siding. This does have our original wood siding right here. That's probably what's under the front, or the rest of the house with the vinyl. Original windows, they've been sheetrocked over from that bedroom. And then this was created, this extra space. And that's it. I know you saw that. This again is some type of old leak. This was this way when the current owner bought it a couple of years ago. Hasn't gotten worse. We don't know what was leaking. There's no telling what was leaking. It is a bathroom up there. Could have been any number of things, but they let it go long enough that it rotted the wood, and you can tell they ended up ripping the wood off. It probably fell off. But he hasn't done anything since he's owned it, so it certainly isn't something that's an ongoing problem because it hasn't changed. All right, we'll go upstairs. Okay, coming to the top of the steps, you definitely have original wood flooring here. It's been painted up here. This is like a second-story foyer. That door opens and goes out onto the balcony. I have been out there and stood on the balcony. I just kind of don't want to go right now because I think that there's a bunch of wasps out here. Oh, I think I'm okay right now. So anyway, this kind of goes out front, you can see. And I've been out there, it's strong. It doesn't feel weak when you're out there at all. All right, so up here you got two bedrooms. They're identical to the rooms that are below. So this was the one that's kind of over the what we call the master bedroom. Again, original windows. You can see that flat roof, which is above that area that I think was an add-on. It's got a closet over here. Windows are open. Just trying to get ventilation in here. So the only other structural thing that I've noticed, I mean, obviously this house is built on piers and blocks, so you've got uneven settling. It's just pretty typical of this era home and how it was built, how the foundation was constructed. But right here, I can kind of see a real good dip right there where it goes up on the sides. And then right here, I can see a dip right here. I can even feel in the floor, this feels lower. I mean, it's a little bouncy, but I don't know what's causing it. Could it be fixed? Probably. Don't know. You'd have to investigate that. And over here on this side, another really nice bedroom. Now this one has some of that movement. You can see it right there in the corner. It's almost like the corners are up higher, which is really strange because the baseboard looks normal there. It looks pinched and tighter over there. But anyway, The levelness of the floor, though, going front to back and across, it actually is much more accurate than the other bedroom. The other bedroom, definitely, if I put a ball, it would settle to the middle of the room. This one, not so much. I don't know which way it would go, but it's not going to go to the bow in the middle because there's not. There's a little bow in this wall here I've never noticed before. Closet right over here. Actually got a really good closet. All right, so seeing 2 bedrooms up here with this little foyer up here. Then we step through to the back of the house. Now notice that it transitions and changes. Okay, bathroom straight ahead. This is the bathroom that was leaking over the old back porch. This looks like that's been blocked up. This window must have been bigger at one time. Toilet went here, cast iron. None of this plumbing is hooked up. There's your plumbing here. Drain goes over here and goes down. Does not go into that drain, I notice. Yeah, I don't know if that helps you or not. And then right here is just a little additional room. Be a great little office for somebody. Of course, it's got some settling cracks and things in the plaster. And then this is that roof that I think, again, was added on at some point. At the end of this hall is another closet. And then the last bedroom. So there are 3 bedrooms plus that small office that are over here. And if you notice as we go through, there's lots of little wall heaters. So the whole house is heated with gas. Not wall heaters, but gas heaters, little single gas line heaters that are scattered everywhere. This is that area. I have no idea where that board came from. That's an old cast iron pipe. That's the old vent, goes up through the roof. I saw that actually on the back. If you go back in the video when I was walking around back, you can see a big cast iron vent going through the roof. And then this is behind the tub, and whatever took place down there, this is where it went. Oh, this actually was right here, I guess. It was a little, that's just a little cover. Oh yeah, just a little wood cover. So again, looking at various combinations of plumbing and things like that. So not sure if that helps you see the house, understand it a little bit better. But it's a cool old house. It just needs somebody to give it some love. I will tell you, as a Jacksonian, everybody drives this road, and as it comes this way, everybody sees this house. They're met head on as they drive down through here by this gorgeous house, and everybody goes out to these schools that are behind us. And because of that, when we listed it, and when Jeff got in here and started clearing the trees back and really opening this up, the whole town was kind of in a frenzy, wanting to know what was going to happen. Is somebody finally going to renovate this old house? Everybody wants to see this old house renovated. So everybody's pretty excited about it. Nobody wants to do it. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. And I can do some research and see if I can find out the answers. Thanks a lot.